Imagine a world where borders were not merely lines on a map, but a wall of silence that lasted for 2 centuries. For over 200 years, this island nation turned its back on the planet. No one entered, no one left. But beneath this enforced peace, a storm was gathering, one that would eventually propel a feudal society into the heart of the modern age. Long before the silence, Japan was a land of blood and iron. Power did not rest with the emperor in the capital of Kyoto, but with those who held the blade. The 12th century saw the birth of a new shadow, the shogun. These military dictators ruled with the strength of the samurai, a warrior class that redefined the meaning of loyalty. They survived the impossible. Twice, the greatest empire on earth, the Mongols arrived to crush them. And twice, the very elements of nature, the kamikaze or divine wind, rose from the sea to swallow the invaders whole. But the true threat eventually came from within. The Sengoku period turned the islands into a patchwork of warring states. Brothers fought brothers, ninjas moved in the dark, and then, in 1543, the first Europeans arrived not with peace, but with the musket. The introduction of firearms changed the face of war forever, allowing visionary leaders like Oda Nobunaga and Tokugawa Ieyasu to finally chain the chaos and unify a broken land. Then came the wall. Fearing foreign influence and the spread of Christianity, the Tokugawa shogunate slammed the doors shut. For 2 centuries, Japan was a secret. While the rest of the world industrialized, Japan cultivated its own soul in isolation. But in 1853, the silence was shattered. Commodore Matthew Perry's American warships appeared in the bay, their iron hulls a terrifying glimpse of a future Japan could no longer ignore. The transition was violent and swift. The samurai, once the masters of the land, saw their roles vanish as the emperor was restored to supreme power. Japan did not just join the world, it tried to conquer it. From the plains of Russia to the islands of the South Pacific, the rising sun became a symbol of unstoppable expansion. It was a path that led directly to the ultimate tragedy of 1945. In the blinding flash of 2 atomic weapons over Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the old Japan was incinerated. But history is not just about what is lost. From the radioactive ashes of total defeat, the Japanese people built something even more powerful than an empire. They traded the sword for the circuit board, the battleship for the automobile. In just decades, a ruined nation became a global technological titan, a miracle born from the tenacity of a people who refused to stay fallen. Japan's story is a reminder that the strongest wind is not the one that destroys, but the one that carries a nation toward a new dawn.